Collectors, it's 2026, but are you collecting with facts or myths? Some of the most common beliefs today could cost you value, history, and opportunity. Let's test your knowledge with Fact or Fiction, Collector's Edition. Play along, keep score, and let's see how well you really understand collecting in 2026. Question 1. In 2026, rarity alone is enough to guarantee a collectible's long-term value. And the answer is fiction. Rarity without demand, context, and cultural relevance often stagnates. In 2026, collectors look at why something is rare, not just how rare it is. Question 2. Digital documentation now plays a bigger role in collectible value than physical condition alone. And the answer is fact. Provenance records, ownership history, and verified documentation increasingly influence buyer confidence, sometimes more than minor physical imperfections. Question 3. Modern collectibles from the 2020s are too new to be considered serious collectibles. And the answer is fiction. Every historic collectible was once considered too new. In 2026, collectors actively track emerging eras, not just established ones. Question 4. Collectors in 2026 are more likely to research an item's story than its original retail price. And the answer is fact. Narrative, origin, and cultural impact now shape desirability far more than launch pricing ever did. Question 5. Condition grading standards are becoming less strict as collecting becomes more global. And the answer is fiction. Standards aren't loosening, they're evolving. Global collecting has increased scrutiny, not reduced it. Question 6. Collectors in 2026 are more likely to collect across multiple categories than specialize in just one. And the answer is fact. Diversified collections are rising, blending nostalgia, culture, investment, and passion, not just single category focus. Question 7. Online visibility of a collection can negatively impact its perceived exclusivity. And the answer is fiction. Visibility doesn't reduce exclusivity, poor presentation does. Well-curated digital showcases often increase prestige and demand. Question 8. Collectors in 2026 care less about owning items and more about documenting them properly. And the answer is fact. Ownership without documentation risks loss of history, value, and trust, especially in modern marketplaces. Question 9. Collectibles tied to cultural moments outperform those tied only to limited production. And the answer is fact. Cultural relevance creates emotional connection, and emotional connection sustains long-term interest. Question 10. In 2026, collectors rely more on community insight than on single expert opinions. And the answer is fact. Modern collectors cross-reference knowledge, trends, and shared insights, not just one voice. How did you do? 8 or more correct. You're collecting with insight. Less than that, don't worry, that's why Collectiblepedia exists. Because collecting isn't just about owning, it's about understanding. Visit Collectiblepedia to explore stories, facts, and knowledge behind the world's most fascinating collectibles. Like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, which question surprised you the most?